Hey, I'm Zach McDonald, your real estate agent with Real Property Associates, and we're here for another real estate news breakdown. And in this video, we're going to talk about an article published in GeekWire recently, and it's titled, "Is the Cooling of the Seattle Housing Market Over? Redfin report shows a spike in pending sales." Just a quick aside, the data actually here is from January, and the article was just published, so we can just laugh about that, but I think some of the ideas in the article are still super relevant here. So it starts off here in the article, 2 months after predicting the tech hubs like Seattle could be in for a big real estate cool down in 2019, which they did, the tech-powered brokerage Redfin issued a report Wednesday stating that the cooling of the market is already over. And I'll link up that article as well here in the description along with this one. And it goes on to say Redfin pointed to a 15% year-over-year rise in pending sales in January, which is true. The indicator for the number of homes that went under contract during a month. It's the first increase in pending sales since November 2017, according to their data, and the largest since December 2016, the company stated in the blog post. They also go on to talk about San Jose and Boston, which both also are more hot real estate markets in recent years, and also had the same kind of growth in pending sales. And I think pending sales is a super important indicator of kind of what's coming, right? Because in the real estate market, you see the new listings and the solds, and that's what the solds are what you'll rely on for like a median sales price or an average sales price in a month. But the pending sales are the sales that are going to be happening, and we're the ones that actually, generally speaking, came under contract in a month. Unless a house goes under contract at the very beginning of a month, maybe first through the 10th, it's probably not and generally won't close in that same month. It'll actually close the following month. So the pending sales are a good way to see, okay, what's coming down the pike, and okay, where is the market heading? That's a good indicator. So if you see no pending sales and a bunch of new listings, I know that in the next month, we're probably going to have some pretty terrible numbers. And generally, and what we've seen the last few months, and what this article is hinting at, is that we're actually seeing a lot of positives coming up. Also quotes a Redfin broker here, and his thoughts are here essentially this: the second half of 2018 was frustrating, no kidding, for sellers that listed just before the market began to cool off. Since then, more sellers have dropped their prices, and as a result, more homes are going on the market, or going off the market, excuse me, which is also very true. A lot of the recent sales in January and also in February, you'll see it in my market update, which will flash up here just for fun. The numbers are showing that we are seeing a lot more of those, more sales and more pending sales, which is a lot of the backstock of inventory that we had. And some of it's the new stuff as well. He continues on saying, buyers who are still taking the wait and see approach, knowing the market is shifting in their favor, may want to take another look at the homes that they favorited in the fall. We're seeing the moment before the spring season arrives as an opportunity to get a home that's been on the market for a few months under contract at a much lower price. And I would say that's definitely the case. Generally speaking, if you're a buyer and you're thinking about buying in the fall and early winter, it's generally a good time anyway, because you're getting a home after the annual correction, if you want to call that, and before the market heats up in the spring and summer. But even more this last year, when we had the more large correction, it was pretty substantial. We're talking 12, 13%. And that's significant. So if you're able to buy a house then, and then you see the market kind of rise back up to where it was, that's a huge shot in the arm right away. So if you're a buyer, I would definitely encourage, just like they are, like start getting serious. If you're thinking, yeah, I want to buy a house here soon. We had a correction. I do feel confident that we're going to continue to improve, and the real estate markets can continue to heat up. It's not going to be crazy like it was, but we're definitely going to see the market start to pick up a little bit. It's more balanced now in the favor of buyers and sellers, but we're starting to see a little bit of a frenzy again in the market. Now, the next few months will tell. You got to watch my market update to get a little bit more info on that, but I think that we are seeing some good signs of improvement and maybe the end of the slowdown. So thanks for watching this video. If you found value in it, which I know you did, please consider subscribing to my channel and checking out some of the other videos here. I talk about the Seattle real estate market. I talk about real estate in general, and I think there's a lot of value that you'll get by following along. Thanks so much for watching. We'll talk soon. Bye for now.